All right. So let me start here. What we're going to be doing tonight is more of a psychology talk. Okay. Now let me start by saying that whatever you get for free, whatever you get for free, you end up misusing and abusing it. Okay. But if you know where you're going, if you know what you're up for, if you know what you need for yourself, if God brings something to you on a platter of uh uh how do I use it now? On a platter of gold just as this, it is best for you to give it your best shot because you would never get it like this elsewhere. That's the truth. I don't know what God told Madam Peace that made her to say she's going to train us for free. But I know what we have spent. I know how much we have gone through. I know how much we have lost trying to get a grip of this thing. So if you're getting the expertise of Madam Peace on this platter of just free, and you're not taking it serious, or you're becoming too familiar with her. You know, they say familiarity brings contempt. If you're taking it familiar with her, like, is it not Madam Peace, my dear, you are really, really wrong. And I pray you will not get to that point where you will have lost it big before you realize how big this grace that you have is. So please, whatever Madam Peace has taught us, take your time. Are we together? Take your time to explore it, to understand it, give it your best. Like, what if you have paid for this? Like I said, I'm not going to give us a figure, but those that have approached me for my private training, they know how much I charge. Okay, so I would want to encourage us. Okay, I want to encourage us to take for real this opportunity we have. Now, my mentor used to tell me something. Okay, you might want to write this down. My mentor used to tell me something that if you don't have time, Madam Peace made that statement sometimes, I think earlier this month. If you don't have time, all right, you must have money. Like if you don't have time, you don't have time for lectures, you don't have time to join the training, you keep giving excuses. I don't have data, my network is bad. You keep giving excuses like you don't have time. Really, if you don't have time, then you must have money because time is money. Now, if you don't have money, are we together? Then you must have time. If you don't have money, then you must have time. Okay, like I started, I said, if you don't have time, then you have money. If you don't have money, then you have time. Now, if you don't have time, no, if you don't have money and you still don't have the time to learn how to make this money, if you don't have the time to sit down to learn, relearn, and unlearn, then you have something. All right. We say come for lectures, they come to the training every Sunday. We say ask your questions on the group. We say give some little time to learn these things, all the things that Madam Peace has taught us. Check it on our channel, go through those lectures. A 1 hour video. Where do I have the data? Where do I have the time? I'm working for somebody and somebody's using your time in exchange for money and you feel, oh, I'm getting money, I'm getting value for my time. Man, you're using your time to serve somebody else's vision, somebody else's goal. Now, if you don't have that time and you still don't have the time to sit down to learn how to make this money, then you have something. It is called a big fat problem. Are we together? If you're with me, type 111. Because today, like I said, I'm going to change our mindset about a lot of things. I'm going to change our mindset about a lot of things. So if you're with me, type 111. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not sure Madam Peace is on this call, so let us talk to ourselves as colleagues, as students of Queen of Pips FX, as students of MTI. Let us really, really tell ourselves the truth. Now, having understood that if you don't have time, you must have money. If you don't have money, you must have time. And if you don't have either of these two, then you have a big fat problem. Now that you know that you have a problem, what is the way forward? The first way forward to solving your problem is acknowledging that I really have this problem. Do you know the problem that a lot of people have is they are too proud to acknowledge that they are a failure. Many of us are too proud to acknowledge that we are failures. We are too proud to acknowledge that we need to learn. We are too proud to sit down under somebody and feel, oh, what's his name? Who is Konzi? Who is on this call? Who is it that he feel? What does he know? This guy is too young. Why should he be the one teaching me? You cannot say yes, sir, for somebody that is teaching. The knowledge that that person has is what you are expecting. But you will see that the proud people are actually the poorest people. Poor in the brain, poor in the mind, poor in vision, poor everywhere. But they are very proud. Too proud to sit down to acknowledge that they are failures. But when you understand you have a problem, you can sit down and begin to look for solutions to that problem. The reason why many of us are on MTI is because we want a way forward to our financial lives. And it comes by learning. I had a difficult time trying to really pick what I wanted to share with us today. But for those of us that are Christians, I'd like to share something. And please, apologies. Well, I wouldn't say it's an apology. It's still something we need to understand. There's a part of the Holy Book for Christians that says that study to show thyself approved unto God, a watchman that needed not be afraid, rightly dividing the word of truth. Now, Madam Peace has gone through series of training that she has paid for, whether under somebody that is better than her, somebody that she's richer than, somebody that she's poorer than. She has taken her time to learn. She has paid the price for the success you are admiring today. Are we together? She has paid the price for the success you are admiring today. And why she's excellent in what she does is because she has studied to make herself approved as a workman that needed not to be ashamed or afraid, rightly dividing the world of Forex. Let me put it that way. The emphasis is mine. All right? So we need to sit down and really study. Many of us are too, well, let me be mild. We are too busy doing nothing when we are supposed to sit down with what God has given us as success, as solutions to our life's problems. I have seen Madam Peace simplify extremely the Forex training for us. We never had mentors, we never had people that taught us like she's doing now. We paid heavily. The rectangle strategy that you guys are enjoying today, we paid for master classes to learn it. All right? So don't get to a point where you're going to lose what you have before you recognize how much you are. Okay? So that said also, I'm still going to share with us the boom and crash thing. I have some trainings on that, but that's not where I'm going. Now I need to correct something again. In the quest for getting solutions, we want to know everything at the same time. Are we together? We want to know everything at the same time. Oh, there's one strategy today, you jump there, you are in that group. There's another strategy today, you jump there, you are in that group. If I tell you my story, how many strategies I know, how many strategies I have, if I open my chat last one, I'll be seeing like 5 or 6 strategies at the same time. It got to a point I was confused. That's why I kept using that language for us in the group. You are a jack of all trades and master of none. You want to know all the strategies and you have not mastered one. Are we together? Now, let me ask us a question. How many of us know? Okay, let me put it this way. How many currency pairs does Madam Peace have as her best pair? Who is helping us with that? Let me see if you have really been following this lady. How many pairs does Madam Peace have as her best pair? 1, gold. Somebody is saying none. Somebody is saying 1. Somebody is saying just 1. Okay. And that one that we know about is what? Gold. All right. Very good. Very good. Do you know that earlier this week she mentioned that she's already looking into silver? You didn't pick that message when she dropped it. Okay. Now, I'm glad that majority of us are saying gold. All right. Now, let me tell you something. How many of us? Okay, let me not ask that. For those of us that are married, until you treat your trading life as a relationship, as a personal relationship, until you treat your trading as a personal relationship, you might never get anywhere. because there are a lot of distractions here and there. Many trainings on YouTube, many things here and there. And we have over 40 currency pairs in Forex. We have about 20 in binary. Is it up to 27? I think maybe 15 thereabout. Treat your trading like a relationship. Now, for those of us that are Christians, for those of us that are Muslim, we serve God. We are trying to understand God. We are trying to understand life. We are trying to understand marriage. We are trying to understand a particular venture. We are trying to understand a particular line of skill. Until you sit down to understand, what do I want to get out of this? And you begin to treat it with utmost carefulness, utmost concentration. You might not get to understand how that thing behaves. I am married. Okay? I am married. And if I try to say I'm looking for a second wife, I'm looking for the third wife, then my attention will be divided because each of those wives begin to give birth to children. And the more the children in this corrosive world that we are in now, the more my wahala. I have to divide my attention, my love, my money, my body, my everything on all of them, including their mothers. But the single wife that I have, this only one that I have I even understood her finish? But I have spent 5 good years in marriage and I am still learning every day. It's a new chapter every day. Until you treat your trading with that perspective, you might never get the best out of it. Are we together? Madam Peace is crazy about gold. And you can wake her up from her dream and she will analyze gold for you. Why? She has taken her time to understand, how does this guy behave? How does he behave in the morning? How does he behave in the afternoon? How does he behave in the night? How does he behave in the midnight? She has come to understand it, that she can reason, she can see the chart, she can know what the chart is saying. She has studied to that level. But you want to study USD card, you want to study GBP, JPY, you want to study all the pairs at the same time. All of them have their special features, they have their special characteristics. And that is why we are not making progress. Oh, everybody's shouting, Madam Peace lost gold. Then all of you are rushing for gold. Everybody's saying, oh, this guy likes USD card and they're making money there. You rush there. Are we together? Understand your personality. There's something you need to understand about trading. Personality matters. You are not Madam Peace. You are not Dr. Antonia. You are not Samuel Well. You are not Evelyn. Understand your peculiarity. In fact, I will shock you that your temperament has a lot to do with your trading psychology. Your temperament. If you are a choleric, if you are a melancholy, if you are this, it has a lot to do with your trading psychology. All right? So understand, okay, which of these pairs resonates with my kind. In fact, the first thing is, what kind of trader am I? Am I a scalper? Am I an intraday trader? Am I a long-term trader? Understand it first. Now, if I am a scalper, what does it mean? Who am I exactly? When you understand that, then you can now look for which of these pairs resonate with my kind of trading style. Don't jump here and there trying to know everything at the same time. You don't know one. Now, let me give you my own story. I started with Forex. Yes, I still trade Forex. But my major is what? Boom and crash. And not just all the boom and crash. I started with boom 1000 and crash 1000. Now I have majored on boom 500 and crash 500. I can look at my chart anytime and understand what my chart is saying because I've studied it for more than a year. Like I told us in the group, boom 500 and crash 500 was initiated into binary. All right? Was initiated into binary July 20, what are we now? 2021? July 2019. No? July 2019, yes. July 2019, and I have since then been studying it. And I'm not done. I have come up with quite a lot of strategies. And I came to understand that I need to just sit down with just one that resonates with me. All right? So please go back to your drawing board tonight after this class. The reason why you are not yet successful, or the reason why your progress is not up to par with what Madam Peace is expecting or what you are expecting for yourself, is because you are trying to look around. You are foreclosing into different things at the same time. Pick your best. Sit down with it to understand how it works. All right. Don't say because, oh, I lost money in this one, I lost money in that one, it's not working for me. Then you jump to another one. Look for what resonates with you and work with it. If you're with me, type 222. Like I said, I'm going to be very, very blunt with us tonight, because if we had people that were blunt with us like this, maybe we'll have been better than what we are. Thank you very much, everyone. So go back to your drawing board. What kind of trader am I? What pairs do I enjoy trading? Can I sit down for 3 months and study this pair? Some of us will come into our MTI and you go and fund your trading account instantly. Sure? You go and fund your trading account instantly. Then you don't say you are blowing your money and you say it's your village people. Which village people? You are your own village people. Do you know that when I started this Forex thing, when I learn any strategy anyway, I don't do less than a month on demo with that strategy. And within that 1 month, I'll explore that strategy to the point I'll come up with my own strategy inside that strategy. But many of us, you learn a strategy today, the next thing is you fund your account tomorrow. Then you want to start trading. Then do you know that where your treasure is, that's where your heart will be. Then when you now take that strategy, you're trying to practice a strategy with your real account. Then you are losing money, then your emotions comes into play and you begin to make the wrong judgment. Then you now blow your money out and you now say, oh, they don't get you. Who is getting you? You are the one getting yourself. Are we together? Everything that Madam Peace have taught us, all the strategies on our YouTube channel, go and watch them. If possible, watch them 3-4 times. You will see that each time you watch them, there will be something that she has mentioned that you didn't pick in the first one you checked. I'm a very, very detailed person. I love details a lot. I told you in the group yesterday, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? We have been shouting about the QOPFX strategy. Do you know I didn't watch it until Friday? And I'm still practicing. So don't be in a rush. You are not competing with anybody in Forex. Forex does not even know that you are in the market. This market does not know you are there. Do you have $10,000? No. Do you have $1 million? No. So the market does not know you are there. So you are not in competition with anybody. Take your time. Take your time to learn. Take your time to go through these things she has taught us. Don't waste our effort. That's the truth. Don't waste our effort. If you really appreciate this lady, give it your best to study and understand it. Everything she has taught. Are we together? Sit down, study those things, practice them on demo. And I always tell us, if you are really serious about this thing, how much are you willing to start with on your live account? If you're planning to start with $500, go and blow your demo to $500. Blow it to $500. Then start working with a trading plan. She has taught us about using trading journal. Now, in your trading journal, what is involved in your trading journal? It is your trading plan. What is your plan? How much do I want to be making per day? Which currencies do I want to be trading? If you're planning, if you have a $500 account, okay, can I be making 5% of my account every day? Or 2% of my account every day? You'll be shocked that if you're doing 2% of 500. Please, what is 2% of 500, please? What is 2% of 500? Somebody help me with that. Then somebody else with 5% of 500. 2% of 500 and 5% of 500. Who's helping us? Hello, are we together? Two percent of 500 is okay. 2% of 500 is 10. 5%. No, I'm not getting that somewhere. 2% of 500 is $25. I guess. I mean, 5% of 500 is $25. I guess that's what you're saying. Now, 2% is what? $5 on a $500 account. Now, if you trade 22 days, are we together? No. Who is doing 7% for me now? Dr. Antonio, take it easy. Calm down. Be calming down. I need 2% and I need 5%. So let's say 2% of $500 is $10, right? Am I correct? Please give me a minute. Let me use my calculator because I say you guys must have been math like me. Okay, 10 and 25. Thank you. 10 and 25. Yeah. All right. Now, if you make $10 every day for 22 days in a month, are we together? You make $10 every day for $22 in a month. How much is that? $220. For those of us in Nigeria, multiply that by say 500 naira. Are we together? You have made 22 days times 10. That's $220. Multiply it by 500 naira. Please help me. How much is that? Let's say that is 100,000. I'm not sure. But let's say that is 100,000. Now, let's say that you spend 10,000 on data every month. Okay? You spend 10,000 on data every month. You spend 10,000 on fuel every month. That is 20,000. Remove it from the 100,000 you have made. Now, give or take the profit and losses. Let's say you end up in a month with 70,000 naira. Because the price that I said you should be making 10% per day, you can lose too. So let's assume that at the end of your whole month, you made a profit of 70,000. Excuse me, 70,000 naira. And you remove the 10,000 for data, you remove the 10,000 for fuel out of it. You still have 50,000 naira that you have made. If you do that consistently for 6 months, you have made 300,000 naira. Now, will you say you're a profitable trader or not? But many of us want to make that 300,000 this month. Then you begin to run from pillar to post, then your emotions are attached, then you begin to make mistakes, you begin to make the wrong judgment because you are too excited, you are too anxious to make the money at the same time. So your journal needs to have a trading plan. If I want to be making $5 per day, $10 per day, which pairs am I looking at that should give me that? What sessions, trading sessions am I looking at to give me that? All right. Then how many pips am I looking at to make that? What is my account balance and what is the risk exposure I want to do? If I'm going to be using 0.01 lot size, I want to be using 0.02 lot size. You understand? How many trades should I take per time to give me my $10 in a day? And at what benchmark of loss should I quit the market? Many of you would make money in the market and you lose it at a point in time. Then you want to come back and attack the market like saying, hey, you collect my money, I will collect my money back. You cannot fight this market too. You are not even do you understand? I have a trading journal, I have a trading plan. You're going to be making $10 per day. You see at the end of the month, at the end of the year, you have made crazy money. All right. Now, another thing I need to share with us that we have experienced, that we have learned from, is that we are naturally greedy. Please, I want you to type it. I am naturally greedy. Type it on the group chat. Mention your name. Femodollars. I am naturally greedy. Who is saying that now? Now, no one talk again. I don't the attack now. Type it. I am naturally greedy. But I can control my greed. Now, the reason why a lot of us lose in this market is because we are extremely greedy. Very greedy. But do you know you can control that greed? You can patiently grow your money when you kill greed to the barest minimum. Don't come to the market with the mind, I need to pay my house rent next week. I need to fix my car. I need to pay my children's school fees. Don't come to the market with that mindset. Because that greed will blindfold your emotions and they will make you make the wrong judgment. Even the fact that Madam Peace has taught us the best of strategies, you'll still be losing money. Why? Because your emotions are attached. So keep telling yourself every day before you enter the market, I am going to control my greed today. I will control my greed today because that is one thing. Know all the strategies. Have the best of strategies. Madam Peace said something in a lecture about QOPFX. The first thing she mentioned, no, was it QOP? Yes, QOPFX. The first thing she mentioned is know all the strategies in this world, but if you lack discipline, you are dead. Do you understand? If you lack discipline, you are dead. And that discipline starts with you killing your greed. Come to the market with an open mind. Come to the market. In fact, come with the mindset that you want trading to be fun. Trade like leisure. Make trading a leisure thing. Make it an enjoyment. Don't come like it is do or die. My godfather. No. Go wrong. Are we together? Kill greed and follow discipline to the core. Are we together, guys? Because why we are saying this thing is I don't, I know, see, honestly, I'm not saying this because Madam Peace is on this call, okay? But I'm saying it because all our efforts on us, our goodwill, our desire for everyone to be successful will be jeopardized if you don't understand this basic truth. And there's nobody that will tell you the truth if not you tell yourself. These are things I have experienced in my 5 years of trading. Have you lost $2,500 in a day before? Have you lost $5,000 in a day before? Don't get to the point where you lose so much before you understand that you need to beat down your greed. You need to beat down indiscipline. Do we understand it, guys? Make this lady proud of you. Make her proud of you. Everything she has taught, take your time to understand them. Demo it. I had an experience in 2019 with a software. In fact, if I open my chat for you, you'll be scared. I have more than enough software. But I came to understand something, that you are the best software if you want to be trading Forex. You are the best software. Until you understand that, you are the best software. You are the best indicator. Use all the EMAs. Use all the fractals. Use all the whatever indicator. You are the best indicator. You are the best indicator. But you have to prune yourself. You have to work on yourself to be the best that you are. Are we together? If I tell you that, if not that the fact that TOPFS came through Madam Peace, I have made up my mind never to look into any other person's strategy again. Never. But I know the stuff that Madam Peace is made of. So I can vouch for whatever she has taught us and whatever she's teaching us. I came to a point that I had to understand myself that I am not an indicators person. I am not a software person. Do you know that I don't use anything other than support, resistance, few moving averages, and diagonal support and resistance? That's our trend line. Are we together? Very simple things. Then price action, purely price action. If I lose, I lose. If I gain, I gain. Understand your person, understand your difference, understand your peculiarity, and stay there. Don't try to be Femo, because Femo is still trading boom and crash. Madam Peace has come to me severally. Femo, come and trade for me with this your boom and crash. I can never trade for people again. Yes, you get why. She's the best at what she does. I am the best at what I do. I celebrate myself. I celebrate my uniqueness. I don't try to be Madam Peace. Yes, I learned from her. She taught me when we started in our former company. She was my lecturer before I became a lecturer too. She was part of those people that grounded me. Okay? But when I came to understand myself, my person, I moved out and stayed in my own space. So guys, sit down. All these things, if your own is to sit with pure EMA crossing, I know she has taught us EMA crossing. If your own is to sit with EMA crossing, sit there, explore it. Come up with your own strategy out of her strategy. That's what makes her proud. Come up with your own strategy out of her strategy. Be the best. If your own is to sit with the rectangle, sit with the rectangle. If your own is to sit with zoning, sit with zoning. If your own is to sit with support and resistance, sit with it. Do you understand? Don't try to be everywhere. Don't try to be everybody. Don't compare your progress with somebody else. Don't be the same thing pursuing an enter market. Are we together? So I got to a point in my journey where I had software. Somebody gave me a software in 2019, and the person was shocked what I turned that software into. As in shocked. Like, really? So all of this came from this software. And after I had lost severally, okay, it was that software that helped me to get back on my feet. The same V75 that you guys are looking at now. But I tell you, just like Madam Peace told us in our last class, that same V75 can quench your life history, your generation, your financial story, and it can make you. So don't let your greed. Somebody asked that question on the group today. You have not finished Forex. You have done to binary. You have done to this and that. And somebody said people need quick money. Sir, quick money kill you there. Pardon me, that's just a joke. You understand? But that's the truth. All right? So with these few points of mine, with these 3 points of mine, I hope you have understood that your psychology is very, very key. Don't trade when you are perplexed. Don't trade when you are worried. Don't trade when you have a burden in your heart. Don't trade when you are sick. Don't trade when you are not fine. Because this thing is psychology. Trade when you are at your best. And at the same time, be prepared for anything. Madam Peace has taught us the best strategy you're going to do for yourself in this trading is to trade without stop loss. That's the best tragedy that you're going to have. That reminds me, don't ever come into the trading market spiritually. It shock you. Don't come to trade in the market spiritually. You now enter market and be scalaboshing. Father, let it turn. Father, let it turn. Oh God, let it turn. Father, let it turn. Father will not turn anything for you because it is your indiscipline that made you not to use stop loss in the first place. So Father will not turn anything around for you. Don't come and scalabosh in the market. They don't send you. Do the right thing. All right? Don't come and be scalaboshing and be hoping it will turn and be hoping it will go your way. No. Are we together? The market is not your church. Forex market is not a church. It's a market. That's what they call it. Market. Do you understand it? Don't come and spiritualize your indiscipline here. If she has taught you to use stop losses, use it. Don't come and use big lot sizes. And I tell those of us that are doing demo and you are using big lot sizes, it will shock you when you come to real life. You know that they are two different things. That's why we always say you blow your demo to the account, the amount you want to really trade in real life, and trade with a plan. Either plans to, how do they call it? Either shaking plan. Either please remind me that English now. Either plans to fail, fails to plan, or something. Either fails to plan, plans to fail. But either plans to succeed, succeeds in his plan. Amen. Do you understand? God is a strategist. He plans. Then why are you not to plan? You now come to the market and miscalaboshi. This calaboshi fight you there. Are we together? Have you ever seen Madam P say, hey, I hope God will let this market go my way? No. You have come to that reality that you don't bring spirituality into insanity. Are we together? Please, I'm sorry if my words are heavy, but I just need to tell us the truth because I need us to make that lady proud. She has given so much. Do you understand it? Are we together, guys? All right. So please, I was saying something before we got here. Have a plan, all of that. Now, one more thing I want to share with us. Be comfortable with losses. I don't know if you guys are writing things down. Be comfortable with losses. Some people don't want to see red in their on their trace page. You don't want to see red. Be comfortable with blood. Are we together? Be comfortable with losses because it is in that losses. Now, what will make a fool of you is if in that losses you didn't learn something. That is what will make a fool of you. Be comfortable with losses. But if I lost in this market, why did this trade go against me? What happened here? So that you can learn and be better. Are we together? Are we together? Many of us, we fear road safety than we fear stop loss. Are we together? You fear road safety than you fear stop loss. Guys, let's tell ourselves the truth. So in the remaining 15 minutes of this class, I'm going to show you a little about boom and crash. All right, if you have enjoyed this class so far, type 777. I play a lot, but at the same time, I'm very serious. So if you have enjoyed this class so far, type 777. All right. Now, I need us to make a promise. I'm sure this video is recorded and Madam Peace will be very interested in checking it out. Now, make a promise to MTI. We are going to swear an oath. Are you with me? We are going to swear an oath to MTI. I, so, and so, promise to follow every rule and instruction that will make me a better person in Forex trading. So help me God. I, so, promise to follow every guideline, every instruction that has been taught by Madam P to make me the best Forex trader in MTI. So help me God. I'm going to be a better trader. I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to be a better trader. Study your peers like you're studying your girlfriend. See, the way many of us, the way many of us skip our Forex, it shows now our real life. Maybe you jump from one babe to the other. Okay, this babe no do where you dump and you go jump on top of another one. That's where we treat our Forex price. Focus on one, explore her, study her, know her Muslim, know when she's on her period. It shock you. Know when your Euro USD is on her period. Know when she's at her best. Do you understand? Study your pairs. Pick one, pick two, pick three. Study them to the fullest and make all the money out of them. I know a particular Forex trader, his only pair is Euro USD. Euro USD. Do you understand it? Be the best, guys. So thank you for your time. Now, let's quickly go to one or two things. Let me share my screen. Like I said, okay. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Somebody was asking if we can draw rectangle on phone. This is actually my phone. Okay. Let me show you small. All right. This is my own chart. You'll be scared. Can you see jaga jaga up and down? But I understand my jaga jaga. Do you understand? I understand my jaga jaga very well. But let me not confuse you guys. This is not where we're going. I personally am a 4 hours trader. Okay, my trading is on 4 hours. But I backtested and checked what Madam Cruz has taught us. Okay, it will shock you that if you want to do your analysis well, before I forget, let me quickly drop this. If you want to do your analysis well, there's something we call top-down analysis. Top down, like top of the tree, top-down analysis. You go and start from a very higher time frame. Check the trend of the market on higher time frame. Your daily, your weekly, you understand? Check the time frame. Okay. In subsequent classes, I will tell you the functions of your moving average. Do you know that your moving averages serve as moving support and resistances? Maybe you don't know. Look at this chart here quickly before we go too far. Let me please share that with us. This yellow line here is my 50 moving average. And below it, you're seeing my lower Bollinger Band. Now, this point is a very strong point. Why? Both my 50 moving average and my lower Bollinger Band are at that point. It's a very strong support. Do we understand? It's a very strong word, support already. Are we getting it? Now, see what is happening here. Can you see this candle? Can you see why it is reacting to this middle Bollinger Band? Because it is also a resistance. All right? But that's not where I'm going. That's not where I'm going. Let me not because I know I teach from my head many times. So I don't want to compound the issues. I'm just going to give us basics tonight. So let's come back to this. So I'm trying to educate somebody that said it on the group that can we draw rectangle on phone? Yes, we can. Now, who can understand what is going on here? This zone is a consolidation, yes or no? This region is a what? It's a consolidation. But can you still see market playing between pivots? Do you understand? Market is doing what? Playing between pivots. I think some of my trades should have hit take profits because I took a trade somewhere else. I'll check that. Okay. So now, like Madam Peace taught us, me, I catch phone drawing the rectangle. I catch my phone drawing. I told somebody on the group, I said, with time, you would get very used to drawing your rectangle on your phone. You understand? The phone is a mobile device. It's easier for us to, move around with our phone and do things on our phones. Okay? So we'll get to that point. Now, one of the things I want to show us about boom and crash is this. Let me see where it's best to use. If you are taking a buy, or let me put it first, how many of us understand the principle? Will I say understand? How many of us remember the principle of limit orders, pending orders? How many of us remember the principle of pending orders? Hello? How many of us remember the principle of pending orders? If you have not been on the group as well, Madam Peace taught us that, go and check the first 3 videos. I think Forex, I can't remember the title very well, but there are the very first 3 videos on our channel. Go straight down on our channel. Something beginners class 1, 2, 3, something like that. Go and check those videos out. All right, you understand the principles of limits and orders. Limit orders, pending orders, buy limits, buy stop, and all of that. Now, on boom and crash, see, let me prepare your mind. Boom and crash is very delicate. Very, very delicate. Somebody said it, if you don't have, in fact, if you have tendencies of high blood pressure, don't trade boom and crash. Don't trade it. Okay? Because a spike can happen and you can lose out. All right? Now, this is a good example to explain what I want to do. Look at this part of the screen. Now, based on what Madam Peace taught us, okay, I don't know if you guys can see this point well. I'm trying to erase something so that point I'm looking at can be very clear. Let me change this. Give me a minute. Okay. Let me also hide my 200 EMA. All right, look at this. Now, can you see this small red candle here? Now, the principle Madam Peace taught us is this is a pivot zone. This is a pivot here. Okay, and this candle did not break through this pivot. This particular candle did not break through this pivot. Okay, so the next candle formed below it, and the second candle formed below it. The two can instant sell. Are we together? Now, where would your stop loss have been? On this 5943, yes or no? That would have been your stop loss. Now, you expect that this spike, this boom spike that happened here, okay, you'll have expected that as it got to your stop loss, all right, it would end there. But can you see that it stopped above it? You can see this tiny wick up here. It stopped above it. So it will push your stop loss to where that spike ended. So your stop loss can increase. Do you understand? So that your stop loss can do what? Can increase. Are we together? So you need to understand that about boom and crash. If a spike happens in your favor, and possibly, let's assume that you bought, let's even say this buy, you caught this buy instead. Notice this is already an upward move. This is a bullish impulse. I don't know if I'm talking to myself, but this is a bullish impulse, right? Now, we expect that this market should be going up. Yes or no? Okay. Now, let's assume that you picked a buy and you made 5943 your take profit. Okay, you made 5943 your take profit, but this particular candle ended at, let me show you. I don't know if you guys are seeing some figures at this side. Can you see these figures? This is the OHLC, open, close, high, low. No, OH, open, high, low, close. These figures. When your candle opens, this is the first. This is if you put your cursor on a particular candle, I'm looking at this particular candle where my arrow is on. This particular candle. Okay, so he opened at 5923529. That's the opening price. Then OHLC, like I said, OH, that means that the highest it went was what? 5946.359. OHLC, the lowest it went was 5921637, while it closed at 5944258. All right. Now, why did I pick that part? Assuming that you have placed your stop loss, I'll still come back to that candle. I mean, your take profit, you have placed your take profit at 59. Pardon me, I'm using my phone, so this part of the intermediaries that you'll be seeing. 5943234. That's this our pivot, right? But this candle that we are looking at, this green candle, the highest it went was 5946 as against 5943. That is our pivot. So if you have placed a buy, instead of your TP at 5943 to close there, it will have closed at 5946, additional 3 pips. Do you understand it? Additional what? 3 pips. Okay, and if also if the market is against you, it will have shifted your loss too and increased it. But does the triangle strategy work with it? Yes, if and only if you can kill your greed. If and only what you can kill your greed. Are we together? Are we together? So you need to understand that aspect. Now, this market has been consolidating for a while, but do you see that it is now breaking through gradually? It's breaking through because remember, let me add it back. Remember that we have our 200 moving average here. Okay, so you can see that it's breaking through. So if this candle on 30 minutes breaks, closes below this our EMA here, you should begin to look at what a downslide, because it has gotten to a pivot, it has gotten to a resistance. Why is this place a resistance? The market has not been able to break through going up. It tried here, it tried here, tried here, tried again here. So that is a what? An indication that that place is a strong resistance zone. Are we together? It's a strong what? Resistance zone. Okay, so we are expecting the market to go down. Now let me quickly switch to 5 minutes and see. Can you see the same rectangle playing out here? Now I will shock you. Looking at these 5 minutes here, would you want to take a sell anytime soon? Looking at this chart here, who can help us? Would you want to take a sell anytime soon? Yes, on 30 minutes it has broken. It's about breaking our 200 EMA. But on 5 minutes is a different thing I'm seeing. Would you want to take a sell very soon? Stephen, why would you not want to? Jeremiah, why would you not want to? Who's helping us? Why would you not want to? I'm waiting for our responses. Okay, your stop loss will be wild. No, I'm not buying that yet. That's not what I want to see. It's still above our EMA. No, I won't take that again. Okay, Samuel is saying let's wait for a return. Okay, no, I won't buy that too. I won't buy that too. There's something I'm looking at, and it's very, very obvious to us here. Take your sell and TP at EMA. No, the question is, would you be looking at take very good Ibrahim? You just spoke. Ibrahim just spoke now. There's a chance that there will be a spike on our EMA. Market is very close to it. There's a chance. It happened to me today in my own trading. There's a chance, even though that on our 30 minutes, you understand, we have seen that it's breaking. How many 5 minutes will you have in the 30 minutes? 6 times. Do you understand? Though on our 30 minutes is already showing, okay, that is going to close below our 200 EMA. But on 5 minutes, market is approaching the EMA, and I just mentioned it that our EMA serves as both support and resistance. Presently, what you're seeing on the chart, the market is above your EMA, so you are still expecting the market to do what? To still go up. That going up can now form a retest, then come down and break that EMA now. So I'd rather wait for the market to close beneath here. All right, I'd rather wait for my market to close beneath that EMA on 5 minutes, because that is our entry now. It's the 5 minutes chart that we're using to enter the market. So I'd rather wait for the market to close beneath my EMA before I take it. See, that reminds me, another virtue you need to have as a Forex trader. If you don't have that virtue, the market will force you to have that virtue. And it's a syndrome we need to kill, impatience. We are so impatient, and it is only a greedy person that can be impatient. You want to make the money now. You want to get the satisfaction now. You want to get there now. You want to hit it now. You want to make it now. It is now. Now is the time. Now is this. It is now or never. My brother, it will shock you. You understand? Learn patience. Don't jump into the market. This market is too wide for you to jump into. Oh, thank you, K2. They want to buy Benz. No. Do you understand? So learn that patience, or the market will teach you patience. Okay, somebody was chatting with me. I can't remember who said that. He said, I think it was on the group I saw it, that he has been on a trade for over a week, only for the trade to still come back and hit his loss. Why would you be in a trade for a week? It is that impatience. I mean, that impatience, yes. And that greed that it return, that you are now scalabushing, it return. You now ended up giving up, wasting time, wasting data, and wasting your emotions. So, presently, do you know? Let me show you something. I don't know if Madam Peace has mentioned that to you. Let me see if I can use my. Just give me a minute. I want to show us something. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Now look at this, my chart. Let me change this color here. I want to show us something. These are two pivots I'm highlighting here, right? I know she has taught us rectangle. Okay. Now this zone, can I be able to paint it? Okay, I think I can do something. Who just saw what happened? Did somebody just see something? Hold on, I will show you. Can you see what just happened now? Can you see there was a spike telling you that EMA would definitely do something? Is somebody seeing what I'm seeing? Yes, it is small, but what if it was stronger? Do you understand it? So you need to get these things well. Why did this market bounce here? Why did it bounce here? See the same bouncing here. That is an invisible support. Invisible support. Inside your support, there is support. And that's why Madam Peace has taught us the support and resistance is not a line, it is a zone. It is a zone, it's an area. So chances are that this market will still bounce on our EMA. So we rather wait for it. Patience will not kill you. You cannot die waiting. Now let me go back to what I was trying to show us. All right. Now look at that box I created there. Let me see if I can um, feel it. Pardon me, don't mind me. It's because I'm using my phone, so it will be a little slow. Where is that stuff I was looking for? Okay. Now look at this zone. Do you know that I have created a second rectangle in my upper zone? Do you know that all of this region, let me see if I can use my uh, all of this zone, okay, is my upper zone. It's not even whole. Hold on. Now this is my upper zone, all of it. This is my upper zone. Okay. Now I have zone one, zone two. Do you know I have created a rectangle in my zone two and rectangle in zone one? If you divide these two into two, I didn't do that because that's not where I'm going. This is zone three and this is zone four, right? Now let's look at zone two now. This is where I'm going. Do you know I can extend this my rectangle to my right hand side? Okay, and I will create a new, just a minute. Now I can now move, let me use this. Pardon me for that call. All right. So I'm creating my rectangle here. Then let me use this other guy. If I was to be using trading view, I would just have cloned it out. Okay. Now this there, this there. Let's put our horizontal line. Fine. Can you see why this particular EMA is a very, very strong zone that you have to be very careful of? Okay. Why? Because there's a pivot in that region. Apart from the EMA, there's a pivot there. Is somebody following me? There's a pivot there and can serve as a support because I said your support and resistance is a zone, not a line. So for me to enter this market, I'd rather wait for the candle that will close beneath 5925.803. Then the second candle can open after that, and then I will trade it from there down to 5909. So let's assume that the next candle opens at, let's say that the candle I'm looking for opens at, let's say, 5922. Okay, from 5922 to 5909, how many pips is that? 22 minus 9. That should be, is it 13, right? 13. That's 13 pips. If I use the smallest lot size in boom and crash, which is 0.02, 0.20 rather. If I use that, 13 pips will be giving me $2.60. Just like that. Thank you, Damlola, you're already there. You're giving me $2.60. That's using the smallest lot size. If my daily target every day is to make $10, I need somebody to stop showing this video. Ahmed, please stop that. You're distracting our attention. Now, who just saw the spike again? Did you just see the spike on that EMA? That is the power of your EMA. You need to take it into consideration when you're trading. So now, I'm already envisaging that this market is supposed to start selling, but there are some village people that don't want it to sell. Okay, so what will I do? Maybe I don't have the time to be watching this trade to wait for when that opportunity comes. Can I come and place a sell stop? In this case, I'll be using a pending order called was sell stop at 5922.737. All right, I'll be taking a sell stop at 5922.737. Why would I use a sell stop and not sell limit? You don't use a sell limit for a trade that is already in motion. How do I mean? You use sell stop. I used to call sell stop a continuation order. A continuation order. Why? Market is already selling. Pardon me. Market is already selling. Okay. But I want to wait for the market at 5922. When market gets there, let the boss pick me and continue selling to 5909. That is stop order. Okay. It's already selling. It will pick me up and continue selling. That's the idea behind sell stop. Then if it's a sell limit, I call sell limit or limit order, I call it a U-turn order. U-turn means that it's already selling, okay, but I know it will get to a particular point and it will continue buying. Why would this market continue buying? See, so far so good. Market is on top of my EMA. But I don't want to jump into the market because the train has already moved. And I'm envisaging that because of this guy, market can bounce. What will I do? I'll come and put a buy limit on this EMA. As at that time, look at where market is presently. Market is presently around, sorry for that. Let me see if I can get that figure out. I'm going to round up now because this training can be very, very deep. Market is presently around 5935487. Okay, I'm expecting this market to come down again. I have missed this spike. Okay, I'm expecting this market to come back down to 5929515. What will I do in that situation? I want it to buy because I am expecting it to still go up, right? I'll come and put my buy limit at 5929. If this market sells to that point, to activate my trade, my stop loss will be a little below the pivot. Okay, because I know that because this pivot is there, it can still serve as a support. My stop loss will be below that support. Okay, in case it does not bounce. You are not the owner of the market. You cannot decide what will happen in the market. You can only envisage and position yourself for the chances. Okay, so I'll put my stop loss at 59, maybe 22 for a buy limit. And for a sell stop, I'll put my sell stop at the same 5922. And if it picks my sell stop and continues selling, let it come and take me out at 59. This pivot here, 5909. And in that case, if I'm using a sell stop, my stop loss will be where? A little above my EMA. Because I believe that if the market closes, if the market picks up beneath it, this is supposed to be the next resistance. For it to break through, my EMA will be hard now. At the same time, I prepared myself for two different trades. The buy limit, in case it is the buy that goes up, let it come and take me out at 5922 as my stop loss. I won't be losing much. Okay, and in case it is the sell stop that if the sell is going to prevail, let me put my sell stop there and let it take me out here. I have not exposed too much. So let's take that as my example and I will close for the night. Okay, I hope that is fine by us. So I want to take a sell limit based on what I'm seeing on this rectangle. I don't have the time to be checking all. Now, why many of us will stay glued to our phone when we are trading is number one, you have a small account balance and you use the big lot size. So when you are in a trade, you want to be watching your trade. But with the smallest lot size, okay, with the smallest lot size, I am good to go. Let me quickly check one of my demo accounts. I'm practicing some of the things that I'm learning on Madam Peace. Very good. Now, can you see what's happening here? I've just made $5 this night based on the same analysis. Okay, the same chart. My target is supposed to be $10 per day. All right, but I've made 5 already, which is not bad. Okay, now I'm going to take this. I want to check these trades again I'm hoping that market will come here. So I'm going to place my buy limit at 5929645. That's what I'll do. Buy limit. I'm using the smallest lot size. So buy limit at 5929 what? 5929.645. Okay. I'm not saying you should take it on your live account, so you can see see so that you not say it's Femo. You can see that it's a demo account. I don't send them a message. Oh. Aha. Now I've taken my buy limit here. My stop loss will be where? I have a good place for my stop loss. You can see that before this particular candle spikes, it creates a wick beneath here. I'll put it below that wick. And that is 5927. Let me say 5927500. 5927500. Okay. How much am I risking in that trade? If I'm entering a trade at 5929, look at it. I'm entering my trade at 5929645. And I'm putting my stop loss at 5927500. I'm only risking about 2.5 pips. 2.5 pips with 0.02 is less than $1, sir. Do we understand? But my take profit is where? I'm looking at this next pivot as my take profit. Okay? I'm looking at that next pivot as my take profit, which is 5943537. 5943537. 5943537. All right? Now, what am I risking to make that much? Okay? If I'm entering a market at, somebody should help me with the calculation here. You are entering the market with 5929645, right? And my TP is supposed to be above 5943537. Please help me with calculation there. Just give me all the decimals and everything. 7 minus 5, 2. 13 minus 4, that should be 9. 4 minus 6, impossible. So 14 minus 6 is what? 8. I have 2 left here. Please, somebody should use calculator. Don't let me confuse myself. I mean, please use calculator and help me out with the calculation so that we know what we are looking at. Anybody? 13.89 pips. 13.89 pips at 0.2 is $2. It's still the same $2.60, sir. Are we together? Still the same $2.60, but what is my stop loss to my entry? How many pips is that? Please help me again. 5929 minus 5927500. About 3. Less than 60 cents. I'm risking 60 cents to make $2 plus. Is that a good business or not? Do you think I will lose my sleep this night on this trade? It has activated my trade, right? Very good. It has picked my trade, yes or no? So let's see what's going to happen. At the same time, I'm going to put a sell stop at the same stop loss. That's what I am going to do for myself. I'll put my sell stop at my stop loss for the active trade. So what's my stop loss here? This will now be my entry price for my sell stop. Sell stop, entry price. I place this. Okay. Now, my stop loss for the sell will be somewhere like I think I'll do this. Let me use the last spike. That same spike there is what I'll use as my stop loss. 5936, 5936, 304, 5936, 304, 5936, 304, right? And my take profit will be, oh, wow. No. I'm expecting this trade to, it will react to this 5929 here. To react to this 5929 here. but I'm envisaging that it will come down to 5909. So I'm willing to take that risk. Okay, I'm willing to take that risk. So my take profit will be 5909664. 5909664. 5909664. Now, what is my risk to reward? What is my risk to reward? I'm entering the market here, and my TP is here. That's 33 pips. Is that correct? 27 minus 9. No, that's 17 pips. Okay, that's 17 pips. And my stop loss is what? 8 pips. So if I'm risking 8 pips to make 17 pips, is it a good business or not? Anybody? Is it a good business or not? So, guys, with these 3 points of mine, I want to appreciate every one of us for being on this call. It's a continuation. It's a continual lecture. Okay, we're not going to get everything tonight, so I can go to bed with peace of mind that my account cannot blow. Yes or no? So I want to appreciate Ahmed. I want to appreciate Chidera. I want to appreciate Damilola, Evelyn, and Forex Child, God's Will, Hendrix, Ibrahim, Jeremiah, Jonathan, Jude, K Squared, Kolawole, Uluwatobi Loba, Samuel, Stephen, and Wusu. Thank you for being on this call. Thank you for being on this call. Without you, there is no Femo. Okay? Please, sit back tonight. Check. Go back to your drawing board. Check. Okay? Who am I? What do I want? How can I get there? How can I strategize to get there? Okay? Don't try to get everything today. You cannot even understand. I have not even finished studying Forex. I have a lot of PDFs that I have not even read. I have a lot of videos, 7-hour videos, market maker videos. I have not been able to sit down and check them. But at the end of the whole thing, if I get all the information, what I'll still do is which one of these things resonates with the femalicious person, and I'll go with it. All right? So please, let's go back to our drawing board, check your Forex chart. Now, why I chose volatility is because there's no fundamental influence. What I mean by fundamental is there's no news. Yes, some news still affect it, but there's really no news affecting it. It's pure technical analysis. But in Forex, you have to do fundamental and technical. You understand that? You have to, how do I put it? You have to also understand candlestick mathematics, a lot of things that you need to put in place. But if you can pick the one that resonates with you, you're going to be the best at it. Don't put yourself under pressure. Don't try to know everything today. Okay? Take your time to understand what works for you. What works for Madam Peace might not work for you. Because see, I am malicious. No matter how much money Madam Peace is making from gold, I will never trade gold. Because it has never worked for me. It has never. Crash 1,000, boom 1,000. The trading it, I cannot trade it. Anytime I try it, no matter what I do, it does not work for me. So I know the ones that work for me. See my chart now. Let me share it again. Okay, I'm still sharing my chart. See my chart now. Give me a minute. Okay. The boom buy has closed in loss, right? But I'm still on the winning side. Yes or no? So let's see what's going to happen to the sell. And after it closed on the sell, why did it spike? It now spiked after it closed me out. Can you imagine? It spiked after it closed me out. Let's see what's going to happen, Sha. Now, why did it spike? Who is going to tell me why? See, it's reacting already. Okay, it's reacting already to that pivot. That's why it spikes there, because there's zone. I'm going to leave that market. I know I'm not losing too much and I'm not getting too much, so it's something to not worry myself about. Let's see how it goes. All right. I was going to show us something. See my pairs. See my quotes page. How many pairs do you see there? Just 3. I just added V75. I've not even traded it in the past. I used this V75 to blow my account back to $100. But basically, what you see on my chart is cash and 500. That's the two that I am interested in. All right. So with these few points of mine, I want to appreciate you guys. I'm going to try to compress this video overnight. and post it on the channel. Okay, please try and watch it, like it, share it, and make the best use of this opportunity, guys. There's a lot to gain from Madam P. Make the best use of it. So, thank you very much. Have a wonderful week ahead. Let's keep post your analysis on the group. Nobody go yab you. If they yab you, they will still come back and celebrate you when you make your money. Fall as many times as you can fall. Don't be too shy to ask questions on the group. Ask your questions. Let people that know it help you. Nobody will beat you for asking. Nobody will tell you it's a foolish question because the person you are even asking from is also learning. Do you understand? Ask questions on the group. Make the best use of that place. So I want to thank you, and I use this opportunity to thank Madam Peace for giving me the opportunity to share with us what little things we know. And I pray that we're going to have a wonderful week, testimony-filled week, and God bless you all. Thank you. I remain Femodollars.